Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook, and wherever else this video is going to be seen and shared. Saloon Driver once again, coming to you this morning. It is morning when I'm shooting this. Coming to you this morning with another unboxing and review of a Random Rob tour watch. Lately, there have been a large explosion in Random Rob tours, and I was fortunate enough to get in on this one. If you're not familiar with Random Rob, he is a YouTuber with a pretty good-sized watch channel, a Patreon group, and a Discord group. And for the members of Patreon who get onto the Discord group, there are watch tours available. These are watches that Random Rob gets in, reviews, and then puts out on tour for about a dozen Patreon members to have the chance to get the watch in and experience it for a while, and then forward the watch to the next member of the tour. And usually at the end of the tour, the watch is either put up for sale, or sometimes there's a raffle. It depends on the watch, and also depends on the watch owner, who will decide if they want the watch back or not. I don't know what's going to happen to this one, but we'll find that out maybe in a month or so. Doesn't matter. We have today, for your viewing pleasure, a watch from a company called Dryden. They are a U.S.-based company. As they say on their website, the watches are assembled in the U.S. They are making, well, in this case, it's a Quartz Chronograph. This one happens to be a second generation of that. They're also coming out with a new watch fairly soon, they say on their website, called the Pathfinder, which is a non-chronograph diver, it looks like from the pictures. And I'll leave a link in the description to Dryden's website so you can check that out. They will also have the ability to somewhat customize a watch, so you can pick colors and bezel inserts and that sort of thing from a preset menu list. Watch comes in this very interesting tube. Even has a little thank you sticker. The tube has a wood grain look to it, but it feels more like very heavy duty paper or something like that. Not paper, but cardboard maybe. But the lid is wood, and inside here you can see, very nicely done. And inside the tube, you have a watch roll. I've seen other companies use this watch roll. They look great. I believe they say that this is a waxed canvas, so there's some water resistance to it. And inside the watch roll, now Dryden evidently included some extra straps with the watch. I don't know that they come this way normally, but they threw in this NATO type strap, which you all know by now I have no use for NATO straps. They threw in this silicone rubber diver strap, sign buckle, quick release spring bars. That's always nice. And then, of course, over here on a leather strap, we have the watch itself. Pardon me. And a very nice, in this case, hunter green, they call it. There are different colorways available, of course. And see if I can catch it in the light right. You can see the color a little better, but it is a very nice green. Nice chunky bezel. Good smooth action. Sounds great, very vocal, and very easy to turn. And you know me, I love me a coin edge bezel. Beautifully done, and the brown strap. I'm not a big fan of brown straps generally, but the brown really contrasts very nicely with the green, so I'd probably leave it on as a brown. Quick release spring bars, of course, genuine leather. Nice, nice, I don't know, etching, engraving, nice artwork, very nice. Piston style chronograph pushers. I'm going to start the chronograph, let it run for a while. And as you can see, we have a panda style watch face. We have the chronograph second hand here. We have the running seconds here. Hours and minutes for the chronograph here. And this is a 24-hour dial, so you know whether it's AM or PM. No date window on this. So the upper pusher starts and stops. You can see it doesn't jump when you start it. And of course, that's your reset button, which we'll make use of later. Signed crown with the D logo on there. Very nice overall package. Very nice looking watch. I'm going to put it on for you so you get a nice wrist shot. The overall packaging, I mean the watch roll, the box or tube, the watch itself, everything presents very nicely, very high quality stuff. There we go. Get that keeper to move a little bit. There we go. And you can see on my 7¼ inch wrist, the watch fits beautifully, hits just right. Nice, it has extended lugs, so smaller wrist sizes might have a bit of a problem with it. But I really think you could probably get down to about a 6¼ 6½ inch wrist before it becomes a major issue. It's very comfortable. It's not too heavy. It's very, very user friendly. Feels good on the wrist. Let's see, get this. There we go. And as you can see, at the 9 o'clock, the minute hand is moving. I thought there was an hour hand underneath it. I guess that was sort of an optical illusion on my part, but it's definitely only a minute hand. It looks like it's a 60-minute register, so that's very convenient. A lot of chronograph minute registers are only 30-minute, but this one is 60. And as you can see, we can stop it there. And if you push to reset, it's a flyback. And it resets to 0 perfectly, which is really nice. And as you can see it ticking away right here, in the manner it is ticking away, this is a quartz movement. So it's going to be a very accurate and very durable movement. And what I like about the chronograph is you can start it and stop it. There's no jumping of the second hand, and it resets perfectly. And as you can see on the bezel, it's a 12-hour bezel, so it could still be a dive watch in a way, but this could be more of a tracking of a second time zone kind of thing. Nice watch. I like it. Got my sheet O facts here for you, so we can all learn together that this is a Dryden Generation 2 quartz chronograph. They did make a first generation. You'll see that on the website, but this is a second generation. There are some improvements over the first generation, which are gone over on the website as well, which is very nice of them to tell you the difference between the two generations. It's a 42mm case, so excellent size. Right in my, for me, right in my sweet spot at 42mm. It's a 49mm on the tip to tip. 13.5 millimeter thick, and a 22 millimeter lug. All these measurements were taken from the Dryden website. It uses a double dome sapphire crystal. There's an ever so slight dome to it by my eyeball. I had one other person look at it and they thought it was flat, but I do see a slight dome to it, but I can't. My eyeballs are not the greatest in the world, so. It uses a Seiko VK63 Mecha Quartz movement. It has a 100 meter water resistance. It does use a screw down crown that does unscrew with a very satisfying pop. And it does hack the movement when you pop it out. And it re-engages and screws down very easily, which is nice. So as I said, 100 meter water resistant with that screw down crown. It uses BGW9 Lume 316L stainless case. And you can choose whether you get a 12-hour or a diver style insert. For my personal taste, I would go with the diver insert. I mean, this watch does have sort of the look and feel and, for want of a better term, pretense of a diver watch or a diver style watch. So I think a diver style bezel insert would be the way to go. But it's nice to have a choice, obviously. There are different colorways, which you can see on the website as well. This one is, as I said, the green version. And it looks great. I only own right now one green watch. I think I'm going to have that change in the near future. I think more green watches in my collection is nothing but a good thing. I do have a lot of blue watches, so you might need to break that up with the green, I think. Very nice looking watch. Very, very good function. I think it's a great value for money, and I would definitely give this a recommend. I'm glad I jumped onto this tour, and I've enjoyed this watch for several days now. It's going to be a shame to move it on to the next guy, but go it must. And I might look into buying one of these for myself, or maybe when the tour is over, I'll buy this one. Maybe. But definitely a Celine driver, recommend. Definitely want it. If you're in the market for a watch like this, a sports chronograph at a reasonable price, and you like to get something that's made in America, definitely check out Dryden. I think it's definitely worth a look. I think it's a hell of a nice watch. Very nice. I like the inside track with the numbered indices, every 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. I like that. That's a nice touch. And I like the detailed minute track, so that you can precisely see where you're at for minutes and seconds. Very good feature on the chronograph. Anyway, I like it. I think you should take a look at it if you're in the market for one of these. So if you liked my video, I hope you did, found it informative, entertaining, please give me a thumbs up down there. Clicking that like button does help the channel become more searchable according to the algorithms that YouTube uses. Comments, questions, and suggestions, as always, down there below. I read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you're going to troll me or you're going to become somewhat of a jerk, I'll just delete the comment and then I will block you. My block list is becoming long and distinguished. So that's for sure. And if you're new here, of course, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. please click the subscribe button. And then if you do that, click the bell icon next to it so when I upload new videos, you are alerted. I would like to get the channel even bigger than it is now, so subscribing helps me out and helps entertain you, because I'm going to start doing hopefully more videos, and more variety of videos. So let's have some fun together with that. So I will say thank you once again for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you in my next video.